Well, it looks like your last album did pretty good.
It was okay.
It was a top 10 album.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay. It wasn't a great record.
No, I mean...
The great record is still ahead of us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, what is, I mean, especially in the past, more than probably these days, what did the records mean? Because like your music, as you were describing now, sounds like a river that flows.
What the records really meant...
What is that, you pinpoint something?
The records really were a way of crystallizing some way what our songs and sort of marking our own flight, you know, our own journey. It's just sort of, these are landmarks for us in our in the Grateful Dead's journey. And when you crystallize the songs, you play them certain ways, and what it really means is not that much, you know, except that the music.
Yeah, a lot of the songs sometimes you never play them live.
Well, they're just records. Yeah. See, records are a small part of our world, as opposed to other large groups. You know, it's a small part of our world. Whereas, do you have a light on you? Whereas most groups, thank you, most groups depend a lot on the recording side and not so much on the live side. We are overdeveloped on the live side. I mean, 90% of our income, I believe, comes from a live performance. Yeah. I mean, so really, even when we sell million records, it's really small compared to the Gates, you know, the live performance of the Grateful Dead. And it's a performance band. Yeah. Make no mistake about it. Yeah. And so it never was supposed to be a recording band, you know. Yeah. It's a lot. I mean, but we're learning. You know, we're learning how we can do it with the Grateful Dead. It's a long process, and we still haven't found the way. But we found bits and pieces along the way, you know, just enough to make it. Our records are getting better. Yeah. And like I said before, I think our best work is up ahead, and that's what keeps us going, because Grateful Dead is certainly not perfect. And as a matter of fact, it's totally flawed, you know. I mean,
some of your records were certainly
they're really flawed.
Yeah.
You know, really flawed. Yeah. You know, embarrassment. But the thing is that we never felt comfortable in the studio, and so we never really paid that much attention to it. It was
even live recordings are, you know, there's a couple of bits and pieces that are not quite what they should have been.
Oh yeah, even live performances. Yeah. It's just debris. Yeah. What we really do is this: we play live music, and it's a live experience. Yeah. That's really what's happening, and that music, it has transformational value. You know.
Well, it's, I was reading your story, and it must have been a great shock, contradiction, or I don't know how to describe it, when you decided in the middle of the 70s to stop touring. Because you say that the band is mainly live, okay, and then you decided
we had to save the band.
What was that for?
The band was burning out. We played the Grateful Dead into a rut. We played the Grateful Dead almost into its grave. So we were eating ourselves. So we just had to take a break.